is about obesity, and it's 1/3 of Americans are considered obese, and that's a substantial number, if you ask me. Also, half of Americans have high blood pressure and diabetes that can be tied in to obesity. There are effective ways to deal with obesity and to prevent it, but I'm going to focus on one specific diet that I've done myself. The Advocare 24-Day Challenge is one of the few diets that can prevent obesity, and it's a great starting point to getting healthy. So other diets, they don't really work as well as you want them to. Like, for example, the Atkins diet, it's all about eating a lot of meat and no carbohydrates, no dairy, none of that stuff. And this diet causes a lot of high cholesterol, and the heart suffers from this, as you know. So the 24-Day Challenge, it was developed by some doctors and scientists, and like the national spokesperson for it is New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees, and they have a bunch of different products. They have products for muscle gaining, being fit, being trim, being active, being well. And the story how I heard about it was I saw a couple of friends who, they were overweight like me, and they were trying this new diet out that they heard about from my brother's friend, and it was called the 24-Day Challenge. And I said, well, what's this all about, And they said, well, it's just all about getting your act together, It's kind of a starting point to dieting. It's not really like a diet per se, but it's a starting point to help you get to your eventual goal. So there's two parts to this diet. There's one part is called the Herbal Cleanse, and it's days 1 through 10. They give you like this whole big packet and it comes in a big box, and they give you a fiber drink, which is, I'm going to be honest, it's really disgusting. The fiber drink in the morning, you have to take that, and then you drink 2 glasses of water, and then you have this energy drink that replaces coffee and soda and stuff like that. It's called Spark. And you mix that with water, you mix it up, you drink that, and honestly, after the first day, you feel great. So after you do that in the morning, you have like a nice fruit snack, right? And you have 2 more glasses of water. You have to stay hydrated while you're doing this, or else the diet's not going to work. And then lunch, you would have probably like a nice like mixed green salad with about 2 ounces of chicken on top. And then for dinner, you would have like some steamed vegetables, with a little bit of chicken on top. You're not supposed to eat any red meat on the cleanse. No alcohol, no soda, not even any fruit juice or any Gatorade or anything like that. It also comes with a probiotic restore, which is like helps you move, bowel movements. Helps your bowel movements. And then you take these herbal cleanse pills at night. So days 1 through 3 and 8 through 10, you do the fiber drink in the morning and do the herbal cleanse pills days 1 through 7. And the, the probiotic restore, you do days 4 through 10 in the morning as well. And what you can and what you can't eat on this diet. You basically change your diet. I changed my diet 100% after doing it the first time. I mean, I didn't really do it well the first time I did it. You change it from like a typical American diet, which is like a lot of fried foods and stuff like that. You can't have any juice, like I said. It's basically you only eat vegetables, fruit, chicken, and fish. That's pretty much all you can eat for the first 10 days. And and you can also eat like beans, like legumes, And then you can't have any alcohol, and dairy is also prohibited. So now it's on to days 11 to 24. You made it through the cleanse. And the cleanse kind of, to give you a reference point of how well the cleanse works, the first time I did it, I lost 20 pounds in 10 days because I had so much like Jack in the Box and Burger King in my stomach before, So days 11 through 24 come. Your diet becomes a little bit more flexible. You still drink the Spark every single morning, but now you get meal replacement shakes, which you mix with 8 ounces of water. The meal replacement shakes, they're actually really good, and they only have about 220 calories, and they give you a lot of protein and a lot of fiber. Fiber is one of the most important things while you're dieting. And then they give you these 2 sets of packets that you have to take every day. The yellow packets are 30 minutes before you eat your meal replacement shake in the morning, and then 30 minutes before you eat your lunch. The other 2 are called white M&S packets. They help control your appetite. You take them while you're eating breakfast. The diet changes, but not by much. So fruits and veggies still in their raw state or slightly cooked. Red meat is still prohibited, and fish is still highly recommended. You can add, however, complex carbs, so no white bread or anything that has been altered with. Whole grain bread and brown rice is also now allowed, and it's okay to add a little bit of potato, but you can't have a lot because that's too complex of carbs, or not complex enough carbs. Salad dressings, they also have to be sugar-free and very low in fat, and you have to drink, on days 11 to 24, you have to drink 90 to 120 ounces of water, so you're very hydrated. I'm actually doing it right now. So, why this diet works. So I interviewed with the distributor that gave me my products, and he's actually my best friend's brother. His name's Jim Cost. And he said why the diet works is because you're eating smaller meals more constantly and drinking lots of water so you're more full while you eat. And after dieting like this 3 times, I've lost 60 pounds without gaining any weight back at all. My appetite is not as strong, and you can't really eat as much. In conclusion, I hope you learned obesity can be prevented by taking the right steps in our diet. Fad diets don't work, but diets like the 24-day challenge can get us in the right direction to prevent obesity. Obesity has... the man you see here before you today has lost 60 pounds, and it's all thanks to doing Advocare only 3 times. Thank you for listening to my speech.